Hi everybody, welcome. We have got a total supermoon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 26th of May, and it's at 5 degrees and 25 minutes. Now, it's very rare to get a total lunar eclipse, and even rarer still is to have the moon so close to the earth, making it a supermoon. So the energies right now are really, really strong. And I'm sure many of you are feeling it intensely in your personal lives. We're seeing it playing out globally in the events that are unfolding in different countries, different places. So how can you make best use of this power? How will it most likely be translated into your life? Well, first thing to do is to find 5 degrees of Sagittarius in your chart. See if you can at least find where Sagittarius and Gemini fall in your chart. Which two houses of a life experience are going to be activated? Start there, because that's going to be an important indicator as to where this eclipse energy, and with a lunar eclipse, chances are something's going to come to a head. It could be to do with work, it could be to do with health, it could be to do with relationships, it could be something coming to fruition that you've been working on for a very long time. And with it being in Sagittarius, what we're looking at is all the keywords for Sagittarius are the truth. Where must the truth come out? Where have you been avoiding telling the truth? Maybe you know that a relationship is over or needs to change dramatically, and you've not done anything about it. Maybe you know you need to make some changes financially, and you just sort of got into a lethargy and you haven't done anything. Maybe you know that you love something in particular, but you've not really put a focus on making it your career, your vocation. You've kind of said, oh, well, you know, I'm not educated enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. This eclipse is just going to bring to light whatever needs to change profoundly in your life. And it can be a real turning point, a point in which you say, hey, I'm going to tell the truth here. Even if it's not something I want to hear or something somebody else wants to hear, the truth shall set thee free. When it comes out, sometimes it can be an ouch. But afterwards, you're like, wow, I'm free. It's out, it's in the open. It's when it's stuffed down and hidden and it's trying to get out. Yes, it's a bit like a spot. You've got some toxins there and the body's trying to get it out. It can't get it out. It comes out in a big boil or a spot. So it's time to burst your spots, to burst the boils. Allow whatever toxins need to come out in the truth coming to light. And I think we're going to see truth coming to light on a global level. Corruptions, scandals, more of these things coming out suddenly, maybe unexpectedly. It's a wonderful time for awakening your spiritual path, taking it to another level, another frequency. We're in a T-square energy. So sun and moon, of course, are opposite each other at the time of a full moon. But we've got Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius in Pisces, squaring these two planets. So we've got this mutable energy. So things are changing suddenly. And square to Jupiter means that there could be some confusion. There could be some mixed messages, misunderstandings. But what is going to be important is not going to an extreme. If you find yourself going to an extreme, bring yourself back to the middle way, as the Buddhists would say. Bring yourself into a balance. If you find yourself reacting, the Greeks are passionate, all right, but really I was going a little slowly on the road because I was lost. And you really would have thought that somebody behind me trying to get past wanted to shoot me. It was that much of an intense impatience, over the top impatience. And I let them pass, and really, you know, the hooting and the anger that came from something so simple that this person slowed down for maybe 10 seconds. So slow yourself down if needed. Remember not to react, to respond, but not to get into a reaction that causes more of this escalation that sadly we've been seeing in the Middle East. An escalation of the victim, the abuser, the victim, the abuser, one blaming the other, blaming the other. The truth has to come out. Things have to come out at this time. Now, it's a wonderful time with the Jupiter square to create a vision for yourself. A vision for yourself. And what's your vision for creating peace on this earth? And the peace, first of all, has to come from within you. It's on the inside. So for me, very soothing. Sometimes if I feel upset or something's triggered me, I'll just cuddle Snoopy the dog, a New Zealand Lammy, or whoever happens to be close by. So make sure you have a soothing, cooling mechanism, because this is a fire sign, and fire signs like to rant off and go off from time to time. So just make sure that you're not giving it. And also, hopefully, you're not receiving it. And if you are, by any chance, you're able to sidestep it. It's a wonderful time for, we've got 6 planets in mutable signs. So it's a time to learn to be more adaptable, more fluid, to come up with creative responses to situations. I'm trying to put together a machine at the moment, and I've got everything inside of me wants to give it to somebody else to do for me. And I'm going, no, I'm going to be mutable. I'm going to get my screwdrivers out. I'm going to get my gloves and my goggles on and whatever I need to do to mix up chemicals and things, something I would never normally do. But I'm determined to do it and to learn to go with this mutable energy, to be adaptable. So where do you need to be adaptable? Where are you being resistant? And where can you ride through that resistance and accomplish something? Maybe that you didn't think or know that you could. It could be a time of great speculation, taking radical risks. We might see stocks and shares going woof up or very much down, big shifts in markets. And it's a really important time to look at how you judge. Sagittarius can often be very judgmental. How are you judging? And are you remembering to be gentle, to be kind, to be thinking kindly best you can of everybody that you meet, knowing that everybody has got a struggle on their hands that they're going through? And think of ways that you can be kind. And remember that with the Sag energy, you've got to come up with jokes and think of funny things. So I'll tell you about my Auntie Jenny, 99 years young, God bless her. For the first time in 14 months, she went to a supermarket. And she got a trolley, and of course, once you get hold of a trolley, she said, it's like a Zimmer frame. She said, it's marvelous. And off she went. David, her son, said she just whizzed off with this trolley round the supermarket. So something that would appear quite mundane could be really special. It all depends on how you see it. So I'm wishing you a wonderful super full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Bye for now.